Hi, I'm Melinda, and I'm doing a tutorial video on how to do I Swear This Time I Mean It by Mayday Parade. This song was requested, and I never actually heard of this song until someone requested it to me. It's pretty fun to play. They have a lot of depth in it, like the solo part, which I'll be teaching on the second or third video, and also the ending part where it says, like, you could leave me, please don't leave me. But first, we're going to be just doing the easy stuff, like the verse and the chorus. So let's get started. The tuning is on standard tuning, you know, E, A, D, G, B, E, and it's played with no capo. Okay, so let's get started. So the first chord we'll be playing is G. Okay, that's where you take your pinky on the 3rd fret on the high E, and your ring finger on the B on the 3rd, and then you take your middle finger and put it on the 3rd fret on the low E, and your index finger on the A on the 2nd fret. So it's, and you play all the strings open. Okay. The next chord we're playing is it's a type of C. I'm not gonna say it's a really long one. But anyways, it's you keep these two fingers stay the same, and you take your ring finger and you put it on the 3rd on the A, and you take your index finger 2nd on the D, and you cup the 1st string so that it's not heard, so that like you don't press it down, you wholly, like, you just lightly touch it. It's easy to remove from. Okay? So I touch your G and C. Okay? It's very important to have this top part covered. If you can't do it, it will work with this. It just doesn't sound as pretty, personally. Okay, next I'm going to teach you a G suspension 4, where you take your index finger and you put it on the low E on the 2nd, and take your middle finger and put it on the G string on the 2nd. Everything's played open. Okay? So if I'm going too fast for you, just stop the video. I'll have like little bubbles everywhere telling you what to do, and for it to be explained better. And if you have any questions, just video response me. Okay, and the next chord we're learning is E minor 7, which is where you keep the same, fingers stay the same here through the majority of the song. And then you take your index finger, put it on the A string on the 2nd fret, and put your middle finger on the 2nd fret on the D. This is played open. Okay? Next one is a D, where you take your index finger and put it on the 2nd fret, you put your middle finger on the 3rd fret, and you put your ring finger on, you put your index finger on the G string on the 2nd, and you put your middle finger on the high E string on the 2nd. You put your ring finger on the B on the 3rd fret, and you take your thumb and you cup these, like you barely touch them. You're just basically trying to meet these, so that instead of it being like, it's very clean D. So you only play those 4 strings. Okay? And the last chord we're learning is D suspension 4, where you basically keep this chord structure and you put your pinky down on the high E on the 3rd fret. So it goes from D suspension 4. Okay? Again, if you have any questions, please rewind and I'll have better explanations and bubbles around here somewhere. And if you have any questions, just shoot me a video. Shoot me a question, and I'll probably be sending you in a video response. Okay. So I want to teach you the strumming pattern, because I actually hate when people do how-to videos and they don't explain the strumming pattern before they explain the chords, which makes it a little bit more complicated because you can't even play it. So I'm just going to clog the strings so it's easy for you to hear. But it goes, so every chord, like the chord structure's paired up. So it goes like there's like two chords that are paired up in each strumming pattern. You understand what I mean? So the first time like you play the chord, it's gonna be down, down. So it goes, and then you go where you go back down, you go back up, and by the time you go back down, you should be to a new chord, and then you go. Okay, so it goes down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So within this, you're changing, within this whole pattern you just saw just now, it's a lot, you change two chords within these. It's played a little slower, so it goes. See? I'll play with the chords. You may not know it right now, but I'll show you what I mean. See, it's an example of the song that I'm going to teach you. So, again, if you don't get it, it goes down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So it goes. Okay? Okay, so let's try to learn the song now. Yay! Done with the first step, learning the chords. Okay. Again, if you have any questions, shoot me a question. I'll be welcome to remake a video or try to explain it on the message. If you still don't get it, tell me and I'll just make a video response to your question. Okay, so the order of chords is G, G suspension 4. So you go from G, G suspension 4. So it goes from here to here. Okay? I don't know if I'm aiming right. So it goes. Okay? That's the first two chords at the intro. Okay? The next chords after those two is the C chord. So do you see what I mean by the strumming pattern contains two chords in each strumming pattern? So it goes. Okay, you see it? So again, it goes G, G suspension 4, C, G suspension 4. Okay? And then after this, it goes. Wait. Okay, and then you go to E minor. So it goes E minor. So it goes A minor is the downstrokes. And then you move to a D, where you just basically just release. What helps you is don't even take out all of this, just leave your ring finger and put it on the D. And then you, in the middle of the D, you put the D suspension 4. And then go to, and then after that you go C. Okay? So the order of it goes G, G suspension 4, C, G suspension 4, D7, D suspension 4, and then C, then G. So it's supposed to sound like this. The chorus begins. Throughout the whole song, it actually maintains this chord pattern, even in the verse. So you basically learn the verse, just put the words with it. And okay, so like, for example, towards what's gonna make the verse kind of confusing is it goes like, she looks so soon, you've gotta help me out. That part where it goes, you gotta help me out. And then start with downstrokes on the G. So you start over, but you do downstrokes on the G. So it goes. position and how I change the strumming pattern on G. It's basically the same thing over and over again. Let's see how much time I have. Alright, well, I'm going to make a second video so that I can even put this much on YouTube. I doubt I can. But yeah, look for the second video to be attached around here. Okay, thank you.